Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So, Dokkan this year, just like last year, they did like sort of, man, it was almost like a teaser for the live stream. And, you know, to sort of, I think the best way for them to go about this, to sort of like show these units is potentially to combat sort of leaks and stuff like that, right? So that they're able to sort of show the units on their own terms. So, all right, let's go and take a look at some of the preliminary details that Dokkan has shown. Now, keep in mind, we're going to get the full scope of everything in 2 days at... Okay, so it's going to be... I just took a nap, so my brain... Okay, it's going to be 43 hours from now. We're going to get the full celebration details, right? The 29th at 1 a.m. Eastern, we're going to get the full celebration details, you know, for everything that's going to be coming during the 7th anniversary, right? And then, you know, later on that night, the 30th, the banners are actually should be dropping. Again, I think the banners should drop probably sometime after the anniversary, or sometime after the live stream. I personally, the way I suspect things are going to go, the live stream is going to happen. We're going to get the full kits and the super attack animations for the 2 LRs. I think the data download's probably going to happen either during the live stream or directly after. And then I think that the banners are going to release, you know, probably sometime shortly after the live stream actually airs, right? So, you know, we do want to sort of keep that in mind. And again, the live stream starts, for me, at 11 p.m. Eastern on the 29th. Again, I'm in Eastern time zone, so that's just the time zone I'm given for the times, right? But, okay. So, there's going to be, of course, login bonus. We could see here that the special thank you tickets are right there. That is good. I think the reason I would probably argue the 6th anniversary as the best celebration in Dokkan history was the presence of the 3 tickets. I just feel like those 3 free tickets were too much value. You had the 66 ticket, the normal tickets, and then the special thank you ticket. We're going to have the same thing this year. So, looks the 7th year anniversary is already looking to be able to match up to the best celebration in Dokkan history, which is good. Here, of course, is the 77 unit banner. You know, again, we just watched the video. Gresh was live translating. I guess apparently last year there were people who had trouble getting all 66 tickets. So this year it's only going to be 50 tickets, and it's 3 LRs guaranteed. Before anyone says or does anything, there will be a stone version of this banner. Yes, you need to summon on it. Yes, 100%. 3 guaranteed LRs, man. This is why, again, my advice has been consistent for years. I tell people, skip yellow coin banners all throughout the year. They're just the worst dog shit in the world, right? And then during anniversary, on, you know, these guaranteed sort of LR banners and stuff like that, now you pounce. Now you strike and get yourself yellow coin LRs, right? So, like, a smart JP player has skipped LR Janemba, the Gohan and Krillin banner, the Hit and God Goku banner, shitty Super 17s banner, Goku and Piccolo. You've skipped all of those banners, right? Preparing to get yourself your yellow coin LRs during the 7th anniversary, from the ticket version, which again, you only need 50 tickets this year, as well as the stone version. So that's probably, I assume that the stone version will again have the 3 guaranteed LRs that the ticket version does. So if you do both, that's going to be 6 guaranteed yellow coin LRs, including Hit and God Goku on that. I think Hit and God Goku, you can probably argue above every unit in the game except... I think Full Power Frieza and UI Goku, I don't know if I'd put Hit and God Goku above them, but like, even like Namek Goku, man, I feel like you could make a case. This unit... judging by the reception to my top 10, like, LRs and TURs, stuff like that, I feel like people don't quite grasp how good this Hit and God Goku unit is. But this is good this year. 3 guaranteed LRs. Very impressive. Here we have 2 new story events and new free-to-play characters. I actually do really like the art for Goku and Vegeta here. I assume what is going to happen is that this Goku and Chi-Chi and Vegeta and Bulma could potentially be the TUR, potentially. But as of right now, the actual, like, SSR characters are Chi-Chi and then Vegeta right there. So, you know, we'll see what's going to happen, right? Interesting that the Vegeta, that's not the same, you know, Vegeta actually from the art right there, right? Like, he's got, like, different armor on and stuff like that. You know, hard to really gauge too many details, you know, from just, like, these free-to-play units. We'll have to see their kits and stuff like that. Again, I'd say chances are very high that this is going to work like previous sort of, like, celebrations. So, part 1, we would get the Chi-Chi and then the Vegeta. Part 2, they would awaken, and then in part 3, they will probably EZA, is probably how it's going to work. People are theorizing that this right here is going to be the LR. Hard to say for sure. Is it going to be a Gohan, Goten, and Trunks LR? I think it's very possible. All we know is that this is the SSR, this Gohan, because guess what? Guess what? You cannot have a celebration without hybrid Saiyan buffs, dude. You can't do it. It's always got to be hybrid Saiyan buffs in every single celebration. But we'll see. One thing I love is that this Gohan, this is from the opening, the second Dragon Ball Z opening. We Got a Power. I love that so much. So, you know, that'll be cool. Again, this possibly could be the LR right here. We'll see once we get more details. Oh, by the way, one thing I want to remind you guys, last year we got in-game notices and teasers for all the free-to-play characters and support memories, stuff like that. So, like, Roshi, Krillin and 18, Tien and Roshi, like, all those characters were sort of, like, in the news as story event teasers. But that wasn't actually in the news this year today, which was a little bit weird. But this little teaser video revealing the anniversary LRs and stuff like that, like, this happened, like, almost exactly to the minute last year as well. Okay? So, you know, we looked at these. So these are going to be the new difficult events right here. I believe Gresh translated this. These are called the Red Zone. And then, of course, we have GT bosses and then movie bosses. So, you know, we'll sort of see what this is going to look like. Again, you know, one of the main Dokkan Fest Anniversary LRs is, you know, from the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. And then, of course, the other is from, you know, the Shadow Dragon saga. So it makes sense that these are the 2 sort of villains. Again, these are probably the difficult events that have been talked about in V-Jump. And we are going to be able to get support memories from this. That is good, because typically the support memories that are super mega good are the ones that we've gotten from difficult content, right? So the best support memories are the ones that give the permanent buffs. So as of right now, the Goku Gets Married one, we're still not able to finish. Dude, I hate the wiki lately. These ads, like, moves the page. Drives me nuts. Okay, this one right here. We haven't been able to complete this one yet. We still need 5 Super Battle Road stages on JP before we can complete that. But the 3 I'm talking about are this one right here. Power level 530,000, the permanent 15% attack and offensive buff for Extreme Class Namek Saga allies. Warrior Awakened Through Fury, 15% to Super Class Namek Saga allies right there. And then, of course, we also have the Zeno's Welcome Words, Universal Survival Saga category allies, 10% attack and defense in battle. These support memories basically equate to active skill buffs. So it's a huge upgrade to be able to get those, right? So, you know, the fact these are, I would assume these are going to be permanent buffs when they do drop. We're going to have a new skill orb event right here. I don't know that it clarified, like, for what type of units these orbs are going to be for. I believe all it said is that go down a Goku path, you can get crits, and you go down a Vegeta path, you get additionals. So, you know, we will see. Always enjoy doing these skill orb events, you know, just giving us more orbs is a good idea. Then we have the anniversary LRs. So, looks like this is not going to be a blue Gogeta. It's a God Goku and God Vegeta that transform into blue Goku and blue Vegeta. Honestly, I'm okay with this. I think this is fine. I do think that like Goku and Vegeta in this fashion themselves are more than enough, you know, as sort of like an anniversary LR. I mean, these guys are going to be on a lot of teams, you know, join forces, Kamehameha, you know, Realm of Gods, Pure Saiyans, right? Movie heroes. It's going to be a lot of teams that this unit is going to be on to potentially dominate. I mean, we saw literally the exact art of this Goku and Vegeta terrorize Dragon Ball Legends, right? I assume this unit will be similarly as good here in Dokkan, but there's no PvP for them to dominate. So it's going to be good to see. This looks good, right? I do think fusions are super important, but the other LR is a fusion, right? The second LR is an LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta that fuses into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Again, as the guy who's been saying, I really want fusions, I think fusions are the most successful version of the 7th anniversary. I'm okay with this. This looks really cool. I think the art is tremendous. Goku looks really good. Vegeta doing the little glove thing. I like the way this looks. In a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, keep in mind that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta does not have an LR. If I did a top 10 characters most deserving of an LR, honestly, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta might be number 1. He really does deserve it. So he needs it. Now, the thing about Gogeta Blue, we actually really need a standalone Gogeta Blue, which we don't have. So there's that. Honestly, we do also need a fusing, like Dragon Ball Super Broly Gogeta. They don't have that anime, because like they fuse and then it creates kind of like the colorful twister. That's not in Dokkan either. So there's 2 separate Gogetas we really could use. So we have that, right? So those are going to be the 2 units. It's now looking at this too. I would assume, you know, EZAs. I think Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta as an EZA seems like the smartest option. Well, I guess, I don't know. I feel like the biggest, like, shockwave Dokkan could do for EZAs is if they, EZA'd the 3-year anniversary LRs, the physical Gogeta and the Inf Vegito. I would say that's my number 1 choice as well. Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta would be a hype EZA. I think that the God Goku and God Vegeta units, from the Broly movie, that guy right there, as well as this guy right here, I think these would be ridiculously hype EZAs as well. These units with EZAs, of course, would be very, very powerful. But I'm okay with this, right? One of them being just this unit right here, and then the other being this. I think that's fine. I think Double Gogeta would have been a pretty sick sort of theme. Because, like, what I was assuming, and I saw a lot of other people were assuming this as well, is that the Gogetas could have had, like, inspiration from fighters, or like active skill animations from fighters where they're doing the Kamehameha at each other. I assume this Gogeta is going to have some fighters inspiration regardless, though. I guarantee he's going to do a Big Bang Kamehameha that's going to be ripped from fighters, man. I promise he's going to have that, right? So these, of course, are the major anniversary LRs this year. Let me know what you guys think of these two. I do think these are good picks again. As like the biggest Dokkan supporter, again, what I wanted for anniversary is just what I think would be the most successful. I think that this is going to be very good. I like this. I do. And I do think a fusion is important. They got one of them there as a fusion, and then the other is this sort of like iconic shot, which I do think is worthy of an anniversary LR. So I think it works pretty good, right? Keep in mind, too, that, like, there is no Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. Like, that's not, like, a named card that exists currently. Neither is God Goku or God Vegeta. Like, these are 2 units that don't exist, right? And remember that Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta is also actually not really existing so much. Because the only version of it is just the TUR right here of the Blue Goku and Vegeta, this unit right here. So Blue Goku and Vegeta could still use a better unit. But there we go. There is the 7th anniversary LRs. The LR God Goku and Vegeta that transform into Blue Goku and Vegeta. And then, of course, the LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta that fuse into LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Again, let me know what you guys think of this, what you guys think of the 7th anniversary. Right now, it is on track to looking pretty goddamn good, though. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.